let's talk Christmas dinner and New Year's Eve. I have here many things that I am preparing for my family because the thing about us is that we don't have a formal table with different dishes where we are going to use formal plates, and then one of us or more than one has to spend the time cleaning the dishes. Even if you have a dishwasher, you have to put it in the dishwasher. We love spending time together and celebrating, and that's what we're all about. So we play games and we just enjoy. I had a big black bag and we use disposable plates and we eat from all the beautiful things that are over here and more, because I am missing my chicken wings. Three-way, honey garlic, salt and pepper, and barbecue sauce, because not everybody is carnivore, so you have to give them options. Here I have some deviled eggs. The way you make them is super easy. You just boil them, you remove the yolk, and you just mix it with some homemade mayonnaise. And perhaps I'm gonna show you what I used. This is what I have found in Costco. It's a whipped dip. It has cream cheese, herbs. It doesn't have carbohydrates. It's pretty optimal for a carnivore person, particularly when you use just a tablespoon on the whole thing. So you're not getting any on your deviled egg. And again, Christmas is about celebrating. It's not about being picky on does it have a carb or not. You can have a deviled egg that has a little tiny bit of this dip, which I absolutely recommend because it's delicious. Then I'm gonna have, that I am preparing right now, a cheese platter. And of course, when I make the cheese platter, I'm gonna have some cherry tomatoes. I like these cherry tomatoes in the vine. They're awesome for decorating. They can be eaten. We have to clean them, of course, and they're gonna be part of the color, the beautiful red and green colors of Christmas. So I do have a big, you are gonna see my table on the 24th. Unfortunately, it's gonna look beautiful. I'm gonna put different cheeses. I'm gonna put different cold cuts. I have chorizo sauce because my children love chorizo sauce, and I will add some shrimp. I have smoked lobsters, which I will place in crostinis. Delicious. I'm gonna leave a little bit of it on the side because it's only oysters, smoked oysters and salt. So it's fantastic. And it's very practical because it comes like this in this beautiful little cans. There you go. Look at that. Fantastic. And zero stress, which is the most important part. This plate is full of seafood. Right now it's thawing because it was frozen. You buy it frozen. And the way I'm gonna cook it is saute. I'm gonna sprinkle my frying pan with a little bit of olive oil. And what I like to use for flavor, where do I have it? Here is my organic garlic powder. Garlic powder is it's anti-inflammatory, in fact. You know, it has absolutely no oxalates. I grabbed the cup, it doesn't matter. And it gives beautiful flavor. So I sprinkle it, I toast, I make it very crispy, super hot frying pan. Do not heat the oil in the pan. What you do is you heat your pan super well, and when your pan is super hot, then you add a little bit of oil and immediately you add these babies. You have to dry them up very, very well for them to get that golden color, and you don't want to overcook them. They are already cooked, but they are ready for you to give them your signature cooking. So what is gonna taste fantastic is some tomato sauce. Pick a beautiful marinated organic sauce and just add a couple of tablespoons, and oh my, it's delicious. In my case, because I don't eat tomatoes, I'm gonna leave a little bit aside for me and my son. We are carnivores, so we are not gonna have the tomatoes. Like I mentioned, you can have shrimps. Here, some chicken kebabs. Super easy. You just grab them and you can eat them. You can enjoy them without all the protocol that we used to usually have at Christmas time. Another thing that is super practical for those that are non-carnivores coming to our carnivore party is to have some small potatoes, and you boil them, of course, and you prepare with parsley and garlic, like chopped so fine that it's gonna be almost dissolved, because garlic is very overpowering. And you make a beautiful potatoes, it's called Portuguese style, and you put them in a platter with your toothpicks or whatever you use, and you have there some more. The biggest one is gonna be this ham, which I'm gonna cook in the oven, and I'm gonna slice once it's cooked on the table. So my children and my daughters-in-law and my grandkids loves the brioche, and they open it and grab a slice of cheese, and I put a slice of of ham, or you can just eat it as is. So the important thing about Christmas is the joy of the moment. I did not mention, or I did mention, I will make chicken wings. And yes, I did. I told you 3 ways. So, but I don't want to make them with too much anticipation. But I couldn't wait to make this video, because what I want to share is that food should not make us stress out, should not distract us from spending time with our families. It should allow us to be playing games or conversing, and maybe if we are hungry before midnight, we can keep snacking or eating throughout the time we are together, spread out through 4 hours until it's midnight, and we give the toast that we are all so looking forward to. Remember, there are things in life that you cannot buy, that you cannot put a price on, that you cannot measure with anything tangible. And what I most value in life is my family, my friends, my dogs. My dog is wondering why I'm talking to myself. Probably that's why she's whining. And she wants some of this food too. So again, this is taking me no time. It's easy for me to prepare in advance. It's gonna be plenty. We are 8 people, so we don't need so much food anyways. And once I have all this on my table, I will make a short video, show it to you. So I hope to see you on Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve. which is, by the way, where we get together to celebrate because I'm from Argentina, to which I will go to show you how it's done. Argentina's barbecue, get ready for some significant experience, not only for how we cook it, for how we cut the cow, and for what we eat of the cow. We truly eat nose to tail. And there are certain things that are so delicious, like the thyroid sweetbread. That is the most delicious part of the cow. Then there are other parts more controversial, but that's what we eat. We eat the guts. They are called chinchulín, and they are so good. If you don't know what you are eating, you can eat so many parts of the cow, but you're gonna see all that. You know what? If you want to see some like barbecuing, some good barbecuing, you should wait for what is coming in February. But so here you have it. There is no sweat. I am gonna prepare my potatoes. I'm gonna get working on my big pile of chicken wings. I'm gonna make this beautiful seafood stew, coquettes, evil eggs, ham, and if you have the time, make on a slow cooker a pork shoulder, so you have beautiful pulled pork, and with some brioche for the ones that are not carnivore, so we can share the food without having to break our lifestyle. And those that don't have that lifestyle, they can still share the table. So don't stress out. Enjoy your family. And what is more important is that 2026 is around the corner. And I want you to think like very, very carefully about your wishes and what you are prepared to leave behind. What are you gonna start? I just made 2 videos about how to start the carnivore diet with the right food. And I made video 1 and 2 where you basically prepare mentally about what you are going to do. Because if your mind is not where it needs to be, the rest is not going to follow. Remember that this controls you, so you have to control it if you want to triumph and get rid of all those things that you really know that are hurting you. Funny, how we do things that we know they are not good for ourselves. Such the crap we eat that we shouldn't, over-processed foods, sweets, like sugars and cereals and flours, but we still eat them even though we know they are not good for us. So something has to change, because carnivore is making a difference in everybody's life that try it. Unless you try it wrong and you get the keto flu and you feel very, very sick before you can feel invincible and you can see your body aging backwards, regaining your energy, regaining your enthusiasm, your mind clarity, joy. You are grateful, you are alert, you are lighter, it's all good. So I wish for you nothing but that you can start the carnivore diet in 2026. But I will see you before that. So this is for now what you see, but I will see you in Christmas Eve. They say don't cheer with water, but to me, this is the most precious liquid you can get into you. Merry Christmas.